Hey everyone, it is Dani'i and welcome to this update video this evening. And so I will be taking you guys through what is currently happening across the Caribbean. So there has been lots of activity this afternoon across some areas, and so we're going to be taking a look at all of that. And I apologize if I don't really sound that chirpy as I usually do in my updates. I'm not doing my best this evening. However, let's get straight into what is happening. And so before I go into details, please do subscribe if you haven't yet done so and tap the bell so that you never miss an important update. Alright, so we're taking a look at the vicinity of northern South America as well as parts of the Caribbean, and we can see that there has been lots of activity this afternoon across parts of northern South America, sections of Colombia, Venezuela, and especially going over into parts of Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana as well. And the axis of that tropical wave in the area is actually extended into Suriname right now, so it is propagating westward, and there's all that activity ahead of it already affecting parts of Trinidad. But we're not seeing any major areas of rainfall where we have a lot of that deep convection marked by those dark red go into that burgundy shade, and where we see those white dots, that is indicating lightning strikes. So we're not seeing much thunderstorm activity right now. However, all this increase in moisture is going to persist across the area through tomorrow, thus heightening the chance of a lot of rainfall, which can in turn lead to flooding across parts of the southeastern Caribbean. So Trinidad, Tobago, Grenada, the Grenadines, St. Vincent, even up to Barbados and possibly St. Lucia to feel some impacts, but most of that will be confined to the vicinity of Venezuela as well as Trinidad and Tobago. And also for Guyana, so quite a bit of rainfall is likely across the territory as well. For the ABC Islands, though, we're seeing that it is pretty quiet, nothing much happening right now in the area, maybe just a passing cloud here and there, nothing crazy. Across most of the Lesser Antilles, it is pretty dry as well. Things have cleared up just as I spoke about in this morning's update. And similar story as well for the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, so things have improved a lot since yesterday. But as we head to the vicinity of the Greater Antilles, here we can see lots of showers and thunderstorms developing this afternoon across most of northern Jamaica. So yesterday it was for some southern parishes. I saw the comments coming from persons who reside in Mandeville about just how much it seemed as though there was a storm there, and that was the case for Montego Bay, even some minor flooding across some areas. And I know that for a fact because I was actually in downtown Mobay when the rainfall began very heavily and persisted for quite some time. So there has been lots of activity. So it is important for us to always exercise safety when we're going out, especially when there's a lot of rain in the forecast. And then going up into Cuba, we see a similar story, lots of rainfall across some areas. Not sure if you guys can hear, but there is still some thunder here in my area this evening, as that activity is still persistent across the area. But for Grand Cayman, some thunderstorm activity nearby, nothing too major. Going over more to the west into Central America, there is some activity there as well, but for most areas it is a sunny evening, nothing too crazy going on. And so guys, over in the Pacific, of course, there are hurricanes Adrian and Beatrice. So Beatrice is now a hurricane, and it will be bringing continuous a lot more heavy rainfall and hurricane conditions along some Mexican states, along the southwestern part of Mexico, along the Pacific coast. So I hope that everyone there is doing okay right now as the system bears down. But of course, as we head into tomorrow, I will be giving you guys another update on what is going on and what to expect. And so that is pretty much it for right now. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will respond as best and as soon as I can. And remember to always be weatherwise.